Cleaning your wheels is simple, right? You just spray it on, scrub it, rinse it off. Well, in essence, yes. But we've been making detailing products for decades now, and through our customer service calls and the trainings we do, we see people making the same mistakes over and over again. Well, today we're gonna show you what those mistakes are and how to avoid them. The first two mistakes kind of tie into each other. First one is don't wash your wheels in direct sunlight. Not saying you can't, but it's gonna make the job a lot harder. So if you can get into some kind of shade or into a garage, that's best case scenario. That leads into mistake number two, which is allowing chemicals to dry on the vehicle, on the tire, or on the rim, on the brakes, any part of it. Because all those chemicals are gonna be super concentrated once they evaporate down, and then it's gonna be a lot stronger than you were initially expecting to use them in. So the first tip we would have, put yourself in some shade, and then you're gonna wanna rinse down the tire. That's gonna help with two things. One, it's gonna put more water on the surface so the products can't evaporate as fast. And two, if this wheel had any kind of heat to it, it's gonna cool it down. So that's another mistake that people make it, cleaning on hot rims or hot tires. They instantly evaporate any kind of moisture that's on the surface, leading to that super concentrated chemical that's nearing the danger level of damaging your wheels. The fourth mistake we see people making is not using the right tools for the job. So throw away that Scotch-Brite pad, throw away that sponge from underneath your sink. They're not gonna help you in this situation. What you're gonna need is brushes. Specifically, one to be able to scrub the tire. You're gonna need one that's gonna be able to have the reach and the access to get to the barrel of the wheel. And you're gonna need a boar's hair brush or a detail brush like this to be able to get and clean around the lug nuts. You can clean it mediocre without it, but if you wanna clean it properly, the right tools for the job are gonna give you the access you need to do that. And now we're on to the actual technique of cleaning the wheel. So first rinse it, make sure it's cool to the touch. And because there's gloss black wheels, we're gonna use the iron remover first. Spray that onto here. Make sure when you're spraying this that you're getting into the barrels, getting it coated so it can break down those surfaces. So you can see this iron remover turns orange when it reacts with the iron. So you see that on the brake rotor, it's already turning orange there. So it's breaking down all that brake dust that's sitting on the surface. Then I'm gonna follow up, just because there's so much tire shine on this tire, I'm gonna follow up with a wheel cleaner here. Really get a good amount on there so that way it can really go through, break through all of that silicone, get us down to a bare rubber surface. All right, now letting that dwell for a second to let it do its job. We're gonna grab our first brush. I usually like to wet it. Some people like to spray some of the product right on the brush. So it's kind of preloading the brush so you have plenty of surfactants. And I'll start with the tire to go through. You wanna try and brush into each one of these crevices. So just going around in circles isn't quite enough. You wanna make sure this is a big bead on the tire. Like to go around the bead. And how you can tell if you're getting all the silicones off. See how when I started brushing this, the bubbles kind of went away? It's because silicone breaks down suds and bubbles and things like that. So how you know there's still silicone on the tires if it's not bubbling like that. So what we'll do, so you can either spray more on now, or we can go through, rinse it off, spray it again until you start getting a nice lather buildup. And that's how you know you kind of got down to bare rubber, because it's going a little bit, but you can definitely tell we're pushing around some silicones from tire shine on here. Considering how filthy this wheel was, I'm gonna go through and give it a rinse and then respray it. What that's gonna do is be able to get a large amount of that silicone off the tire and the heaviest of brake dust off of the actual gloss black before we do any kind of scrubbing. I'm gonna just reapply the tire shine, or I'm sorry, reapply the wheel cleaner onto where the tire shine was. And now this is the safest way of doing it. I know people are saying, well, you're a chemical company, of course you'd want us to use it twice. If you're going for the safest method of doing it, get off as much grime you can before you start scrubbing. If you're not trying to blow through a bottle of wheel cleaners, you could just start scrubbing right away, but just know that you're just taking a little extra risk having that extra dirt that you're scrubbing with. Spray in the barrels. All right, now I'm actually using the barrel brush. I'm gonna wet that. And I usually like to start with the barrel brush because I can get into the dirtiest parts back here of the barrel. And I'm also kind of brushing the spokes of the rim here as well. When you're doing it, make sure you're going left and right in the barrel so you can get all the surface area. You can still see there's some iron because that's coming up orange still. So you can tell the brake dust is still in there. So it's breaking it down now. Now, anytime when I'm going to another wheel for this, it's super important that you're rinsing these off. So you dunk it in a bucket, pressure wash it off, do everything you do to make sure you're not taking dirt from one wheel to another and just caking up these brushes. That's a super crucial point to make sure that you're hitting. Now I'll take this boar's hair brush and I'll go around inside the lug nuts here. And you see the surfactants from the iron we were sudsing up nicely with this. And then I'll usually just go over the surface of the wheel. And spokes. Now when we're rinsing it, we want to make sure we're putting pressure on all parts of the wheel. So make sure you're getting up underneath, spraying the wheel barrel down below. Now we have all the grime and the dirt removed from the wheel. Next step is going to be to protect it. So if you watched our wash, clay, and seal video, we know we've teased a new product that we're dropping here shortly. This will protect paint, glass, tires, wheels, everything. You just spray it on, rinse it off, and it's going to put 6 months of protection onto the surface. So for all of this gloss black, this is a perfect solution for it because you don't have to get in and apply a protectant everywhere. So let that sit for a second and we'll rinse it off. Now see how the water's just beading off of it now? That has a protection on it. It's going to improve the shine on the painted surface. Next, we're going to put tire shine on it. But to do that, you want to make sure that the tire's dry. It's absolutely crucial step if you want to avoid having tire shine sling off. Because the reason being, if there's any water on there and you put tire shine on, the tire shine can't bond to the rubber of the tire. It just sits on the surface. Then you have the centrifugal force of the tire going around. It's going to sling it off no matter what tire shine, no matter how you do it. So let's dry off this wheel now. Just to ensure that the tire is nice and dry, I usually like to go around with a dry microfiber just to make sure that every part of that surface is nice and dry. Then we'll come through, tire shine. Coat that wheel. Probably would have been better if I didn't have a fan blowing on me right now. And then we'll just, I usually like to wipe off the surface. It blends it really nicely. As long as the tire is clean and dry when you apply that tire shine on, you give it time to set up, you will not have any problems with slinging tire shine on your vehicle. If you're one of those people that just goes and sprays it on a wheel without cleaning it just to shine it up, I'm looking at you, used car dealerships. Don't be surprised when it slings off of there because it's not bonding to the tire there. But with how we just done it like that, you stick to that, you're gonna have great results. Now for a final pro tip, if you take a little bit of shine spray, and if you have like these alloy rims that have like the accents like this, you just take a little bit of shine spray. It just makes them glisten and shine in the sun, especially on like an all alloy wheel on like on a truck or something like that. That little bit of coating just really makes them pop. Not gonna be super durable, but if you're presenting the vehicle to a customer or if you just want it to really shine up for a photo shoot or something, really adds an extra touch where it adds that shine to it. So that's all there is to it to make sure you're safely cleaning your wheels and tires to keep them looking the best they can for the longest they can. Thanks for joining us in this one. We'll see you in the next one. Did you enjoy that video? Well, guess what? We got more of them. There's probably one on your screen right now. Give it a click and check it out.